Good afternoon, everybody. The day after the rainstorms. We had some heavy rainstorms last night, and today you'd almost never know. It's partly cloudy. Let me show you what went on over in the watershed. Last night we had some severe thunderstorms, and I was running out here working in the rain anyway because the 275 gallon tank was to the top. Now Melanie's been using it, but this is a beautiful sight. See that? Up to the top. So I was running around last night, and in the rain I was running around trying to figure something to get water into this standby tank, which, by the way, has quite a bit of water in it. And what I ended up doing is real quick cutting a piece of downspout, rain gutter, and then just wire tying that on and bracing it down with a bit of screen to capture the rainwater. Now it's only 20 gallons, but still 20 gallons is 20 gallons. So we didn't lose any water from all that came out in the rain yesterday. Now I've been running the roads helping people today. I'll just leave it at that for their privacy, but I've been running the roads literally all day. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon and we just got home, and Melanie's just now starting our lunch at 3 in the afternoon. I also got some plumbing, so I've got the materials to hook up this second IBC tank. So I've got all the adapters needed to make this happen now, and we're gonna hook this up. Now I've got to raise up that tank on a pallet and then cut out a little bit for the valve, and then we'll be able to connect that. So I'm not sure if I'm going to get to it today. Trucker Buck is possibly on his way out here this afternoon, so we'll see what happens, but I do have the plumbing. I'll show you that later on in a little bit. Hey everybody, Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. I have some interesting things in the bed of the truck, which I will have, well, I think you're going to guess in a minute. There will be some explanations along with what's in the bed of the truck. There is goat feed and hay and 4 turkeys. Trucker Buck has been here with me all afternoon, and we have entered into a little bit of a business agreement together, and we spent the whole afternoon over at a goat farm where we entered into an agreement where we are beginning a little bit of a dairy farm. Right now, all unofficial and between friends, but it is a potential beginning for larger things. We have 2 Nubian goats being delivered to this place tomorrow morning. So Trucker Buck and I are going to clear out the area where the Nubians will be housed, and then tomorrow Chris and I have to work like madmen to finish their proper shelter. And it will be a proper shelter. I already have it planned out. I've considered this for 4 years now, and always wanted goats and always considered goats. So this is no surprise that it's coming, and I've considered the costs and the math of it and the everything. The only thing that's going to be sort of stressful is how I'm going to process and use 30 gallons of milk in a month. It could be 30 to 45 gallons of milk per month from 2 Nubians. So Melanie and I are going to be a little bit busy processing cheese, milk, and cheese and butter and other products, which are easier to maintain and to keep than raw milk. Now in here are 4 little baby turkeys, which is just a little side thing going on, but we'll add them to our chicken family, and they were extremely cheap, so not a big deal. Trucker Buck, I was just explaining to everybody in YouTube land our new thing we got going on here, how we're starting to raise some goats together. So I was showing what we picked up today and explaining that the goats will be arriving tomorrow morning. And I want to thank you, Trucker Buck, for making this possible. And I don't know if you want to say anything, or...
The This was something we dreamed about, and I dreamed about, and this is a very, very good feeling. I want to say first, you're welcome, thank you, and also you giving me these, having these goats to give them a home here.
Yeah.
And then they needs a lot of care and love.
Yeah.
And a lot of support, and I can see you can do that.
Yeah.
This is a great opportunity and a wonderful feeling.
Yeah.
Despite the fact of there's nothing like being part of nature, animals, and living off with, you know, happy days.
Yeah. So let's take you on over here in the side yard where we're gonna keep the goats and where we're starting to set up the shelter for them. All right, everybody, what we're gonna do here is the goats, because they're actually been born and raised with chickens, are gonna be in with the chickens. And I've got some Euro pallets that I'm gonna tomorrow with Chris put up along this fence line all the way around, all the way across here and coming out to here, this tree. That rock is going to be along the line of the wall, okay, over to this tree, okay, as a corner. And we're going to come out from that posted tree right here, along the side of the woodshed and out to here, straight across, I'm looking at my camera, to this. That's the corner point right there. So, what we'll have is a very nice, for 2 goats for now, we'll have a very nice sized area. All this here, and all the way over to here is all going to be fenced in with pallets to have an actual proper fence, and this all will have to be done by tomorrow night, which we can pull off. So Trucker Buck and I right now are going to move all this wood out of here so that we have the area cleared to do this job. So I'm going to set the camera down and we're going to get rolling. Alright, so this little pile of wood here is going to go right over here by these trees. So just for now, all of this comes over here neatly. We'll start stacking right here in this little spot. And that way we have space cleared for the goats' shelter. This is some wood that's got to be split still, a little mixed stuff in there. Projector.
You only can get them with gloves.
Yes.
What about those? Those are not heavy for me.
I'll be done in 5 minutes.
This is it. If you're not able to carry this one, carry this one.
Splitting along.
I said carry
Yeah,
that
it's okay,
one.
this one.
We move the camera, better angle.
Carry this one. Look, I stop.
Yes, you can. These are rubber gloves. These are rubber gloves.
And then this one.
Oh, I got it. Let's go. Stop right here. Stop right here, okay? We're going to be so well. We're going to be over there now. Only over there. Only over there. Yes.
Everybody, we got it cleared out. This wood here is great because they'll be able to climb on it, which they love. Goats love to climb a little bit. We're going to build tomorrow an add-on to this for the goat shelter, so they have an actual house. We've studied how they live now, where they are, and the lady talked to us extensively, told us what they need. We spent quite a few hours there being instructed on the care of goats, and she's going to be here tomorrow to see what we prepared for them, so she's going to approve it or disapprove it. So you will know that an actual professional goat animal or a goat person will have been here before we get the goats. So we're going to have the Euro pallets are going to come up to the tree here and go all the way back and all the way around this whole area, coming out from the woodshed and coming across to this tree, which is out of your sight, and then back over again. This whole area is going to be goat and chicken run, fenced in with pallet wood, and then protected by electric fence. So Chris and I have a massive job to do tomorrow, but thanks to Trucker Buck, we got the worst of it cleaned up. So tomorrow is just going to be setting up the Euro pallets.
So you're going to have a couple of happy faces here.
Yeah, and they're happy.
Very happy.
Very happy, loving goats.
There, we got them down. When I got them down there, I got in touch. It was pure breeds, actually. Both Nubians are awesome breeders, right?
Yeah, and hand-raised, bottle-fed, so they're very gentle, very loving animals.
Yeah.
The one, she came right up and nuzzled my hand, but she loves to be pet. So they're good goats. They're going to be really good.
You'll have them by tomorrow here?
Tomorrow morning, they're coming. For the 2 goats for now, this is going to be a good enough area. What do you think?
Plenty. This is
It'll be,
plenty enough.
And in daytimes, we're going to take them out in the meadow. I'm going to have a fenced-off area, which is real quick. She was very pleased that I have the electric fence. So we're going to have a fenced-off area for day feeding out in the meadow. There's beautiful clover and grasses and things for them. And we've been well instructed on their care and feeding. So I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, it's going to be fine. I think so too. You're set.
Yeah.
You're pretty much set, and I hope everyone out there will support and agree with us.
And then once all these trees are gone, this will all be a sunny, happy area as well. So very soon, we're going to continue knocking down these trees in this area and keep working back towards where the other guys were working. And we're going to have a nice sunny place here. So we have, this is just the beginning. Right now, we're going to have about 30 gallons of milk in a month, 30 to 45 gallons of milk in a month. So we're going to have to be able to dispose of that and use it without waste. So that's a big process. And then in the future, we're talking about potentially expanding, because we're going to have this whole side yard cleared of trees, so we have room to expand in the future as we go. But right now, we're just going to take care of these 2 goats and see how things go.
Right now, yes.
Yep. And, oh, by the way, I asked, what about ticks? That was my biggest condition, my biggest concern. What about ticks? And she shrugged her shoulders and says, what ticks? I've got chickens running among the goats. The chickens eat the ticks. And I said, well, that's what I got as well, so I guess we won't have a problem.
Well, you got yourself a green light.
Yep.
We're good to go.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.